Hello there, and welcome to this session doing Catalan tactics for the white side. We are doing tactics after the tactics, which is to say, how do you win after you have won material? So for example, in this case, you'll notice that this queen has no squares, almost. The only square she has in this entire position currently is d6. But we can take it away. We can take away the d6 square with this little backwards knight move, knight c4. The queen has no squares, everything that there is controlled, and so she has to give herself up. I think the highest price the queen can give herself up for is the rook. So queen here, and rook takes. And then there's a question of, does white take with the pawn, or does white take with the bishop? If pawn takes, then knight takes should be pretty good. Knight here, and I don't see any sort of tactics with the bishop that are gonna... If pawn takes, then the bishop is still here, and there's no good reveal for the bishop. So I actually think that bishop takes is the best move in that position. Here, 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 here. After which bishop takes. I'm thinking that white wants a couple of things. White wants to hold on to this pawn, maybe make it a passer, and try to somehow get this majority going. I think the best way to deny that is to put the knight back on e5 and maybe get a knight or a rook to b6. So just say your queenside majority is not going anywhere. And I think that's the quickest way to deny any counterplay to black. Let's go for it. And Stockfish prefers bishop takes. Exactly what I thought. Okay, so I was thinking that a knight should go here. Because the knight here, rook back. I don't want that knight there. I want this knight back on e5, like I said. Interesting. So it's going to take a moment to consolidate fully. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, so yeah, I'm still having some trouble picking up that pawn, but I should get there eventually, right? But yeah, it's not so easy. So that's the kind of position that I would definitely have to take more time to fully consolidate. I mean, That's certainly a checkmate threat. It is pinned. Knight takes here is threatened. I think I know this line. Not easy. Okay, so what's hanging in this position? The bishop is hanging, this bishop is hanging, this is pinned. There's got to be some combination of moves that allows me bishop takes, queen here, bishop back, queen here. I think that was a really nice solve, right? I was confused, so I just took a moment to point out all of the pieces that were hanging in the position, which led to me solving the tactic. I think that was very, very nice. Quite luckily, queen e4 is not working. So, for example, queen e4 threatening because the knight covers that square. There is no other way to cover the bishop. I think white wants to keep this bishop on the board. So queen here, I think the bishop goes back and then I take. And then maybe something like this, trying to poke away and dislodge my knight. How am I consolidating there? There's the immediate queen g5, trading off queens. So I'm threatening queen g5 in that position. Queen here, bishop back, queen takes, and how are they responding to queen g5? They probably preemptively bring their queen to f5. Or maybe queen g6. This way, after queen here, they have queen c2. So maybe I shouldn't play queen g5 after queen g6. After queen g6, I think I should play rook a-c, then queen g5. So let's imagine this. Yeah, so I think I'm doing some great prophylactic thinking there. Let's go for it. I don't think that's a very good move, but I'm not the computer. It certainly does a good job of putting my pieces on bad squares. I think that's a fair point to make. Here, 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 knight here. Wow, so greedy. That is such a greedy move. I would probably play rook ac1 or knight here. Queen takes e2, knight in. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, black's dark squares are weak. So are my light squares. At the moment, I don't see how white is infiltrating. Let's imagine bishop here, bishop here, bishop here, queen here. There isn't time because I'm already threatening mate. There's this really huge advantage in this position, which is rather subtle in that my bishop comes to h6 with a threat against the rook, and black's bishop does not. Not certain what else to do. Bishop here, threatening bishop here. F6 preemptively. Rook here. Queen here. Here. Queen here. I suppose they would have queen g5, threatening to pick that up. Bishop here, f6 preemptively. Rook here, queen here, f3. My bishop's not on h6. Queen here trying to maintain contact with the bishop. And in that case, I don't have g4. Yeah, I don't really get this problem. I don't really get it. F6 preemptively. is obviously weakening, but I don't think that it's enough to win. I'm clearly not understanding the problem. Oh. 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 I understood it just differently. Wow. All right, we'll call that there. That was a doozy there at the end, but I accept that. I had the right idea, but I just executed it wrongly, and that's okay. That's okay. All right. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Thank you for joining me on my own chess journey. And until the next time, good luck with your own. Bye for now.